Hey,
Hello.
Terry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, hi everyone, it's Lou here, and I'm pretty excited today. I'm going to be interviewing Terry Calababa. So, this is my first interview, so take it easy on me. We're going to do the best we can. So, Terry's going to tell us about his health journey and how health showed up in his life and the impact it had in helping him lose 40 pounds, which helped him regain control of his health and his life. So Terry is an Enrich Life coach and co-founder of Enrich Life with his son-in-law, Neil Freilich. I met Terry through Neil, who's also my business coach, who sort of got me started and helped me put together all this online stuff. So for Terry and Neil's full story, you can check them out at enrichlife.ca. But Terry, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and maybe tell us a little bit more about your journey and how you got to where you are today.
Okay, thanks, Lou. Hello, everyone. I'm Terry Calababa, like you said. I've been on this planet for 55 years already, so I've been around already for a while. Neil and Lou are way older or younger than me, so I like working with younger people because they're so knowledgeable and they're so aware and awake. Us older generation people have a tendency to be a little stubborn and slow to change, right? So I'll just tell you my story and a little bit in the journey. Like I want to live to 125 years old. So I treat my life like a football game. There's 4 quarters in a football game, and every quarter is 25 years. And then the last is overtime, and that's the next 25 years. So I look at my life as that because it just makes me think more positive. It makes me act more positive, and I know I can live that long because I'm taking care of myself now. And with technology in the world today, what's coming down the pipe in the next 25 years is going to be amazing, and it's going to blow our minds away. So there's no reason why we can't live that long. People call me crazy. I like that. So it's just how it is. Like, you're crazy. No. People my age usually are going to retire, and they're bitchy and complaining because they worked 30 years. They hated their jobs. They got no energy. They want to retire, and then they just kind of die. You know, a lot of them do. So I'm not going down that road.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So my journey kind of changed back in 2002. My wife opened a gym. I never went to a gym once in my life. So she opened this gym, so of course I had to join. I was 42 years old at the time, and we started going to the gym. She trained me. We made a business out of it. We started eating better and better from what we were. We were the old standard diet. And I lost a little bit of weight there and had a good time with a bunch of guys. We put a group together and we did this 90-day program. So that was all good. And then we moved in 2004 to a different city, and everything kind of fell apart for about 5 years. I did a little bit of workout, but nothing much. And then 2009, my wife got cancer, breast cancer, and we went through that, called the cancer shit show, for 9 months. We went through radiation and surgery and chemo and all that crap. And my daughter at the time was taking a holistic nutrition course in Vancouver, and we're out in Saskatchewan here, and she was home trying to get us healthy after Nancy got sick. And Nancy sure wanted to get healthy, but I didn't. I wasn't going down that road because I was going to keep drinking beer and eating my steak. And I told them that too. And I was being a real stubborn ass, right? But once I thought of it after they left, or my daughter left that weekend, I said I was kind of an ass. So I think, maybe I should turn around a little bit. And Nancy and I had some pretty intense, deep conversations about myself, of my drinking and my eating and everything. You know what? She kind of said, if you don't want to help me on this journey I'm on and you don't want to join, there's the door. So
yeah,
so I
for
said,
sure.
okay, I'm gonna tie into this thing. So what I did, I got serious about it, and when I do something, I do it. I set my mind to it. And she helped me a lot. Whitney helped me a lot, my daughter. And they just basically saved my life because I was going down that wrong road big time, And I ended up losing 40 pounds.
Wow.
And every pound you lose, you take 6 pounds of pressure off your knees, right? And I was complaining I had sore knees, right? Oh, gee, you got sore knees. I lost my weight. I haven't had a knee pain since.
Wow.
feel better more mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all that stuff. I work on it every day, and I'll tell you a few things after.
So it wasn't just physical stuff that you're seeing, right? Once you started to get healthy, you started to see all these other changes in your life aside from just the weight.
Exactly. Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, and that's pretty common because this stuff can be, life-changing once people, like you say, when they make that choice, it's more of a mindset. When they really commit and decide to change, it's not just like their health that changes. It seems like you're saying your relationships and everything else usually does change for the positive. Yeah. So that's awesome. But at the same time, though, like you are learning something new when you do decide to eat healthy and you are transitioning. So like some things that, I think are just some great tips when you decide to make that choice to get healthy is you got to have healthy groceries in your house. And that's just going to make it a lot easier to eat healthy after a long day of work when you just want to relax and, make a quick meal. If you have no groceries, nothing in the house after work, it's easy to order something in or just go for a quick, restaurant meal that it's not the healthiest, but, whatever, you're just tired and want to hang out, or even if you got some frozen pizza. So just having healthy groceries can go a really long way in making it a lot easier. And planning your meals is huge too. And, you don't need to make out a full course menu. You can just pull out a piece of paper and a pen and, write down just what you're going to have for supper, like pasta one night, stir fry, a salad, whatever it is. But then you just have a bit of a game plan, and you don't have to wonder all the time what you're going to make, and you can just take that pressure off yourself and just knowing, like, hey, at the end of my day, I'm at least going to have a healthy meal. So like I was saying before, it can be a challenge when you are, starting something new. So Terry, in terms of your Enrich Life and more so like your coaching programs, do you have any tips for people to help them stay focused and motivated, especially when it can get hard and when you feel like giving up after that initial, when you're really pumped at the start, but then when that kind of fades away, how do you kind of keep going?
Yeah, I'll tell you my story because,
sure.
I had about 49 years of shit in me, which was not very good. And it took me about 6 months to detox, really, because I drank and ate anything I wanted for 49 years. So,
for sure.
When I used to drink a smoothie, my wife would make me, I was sick for an hour. I got headaches all day because I was detoxing from booze and pop and coffee. I quit all that stuff at the same day. I quit drinking beer and pop and coffee all one day.
So you decided to go cold turkey with it. You took that approach?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay.
It took me a while to, get through that, but boy, did I feel good after. I mean, I tell you, I didn't know what feeling good was until I felt good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I felt the same too. Yeah, when I finally got really healthy. Yeah.
But sure, some days you feel like giving up. I got a headache. Maybe I should go have a chocolate bar or something or whatever it is. But no, you got to just keep plugging away. Have a mindset. And I'm a very positive person, so it's just being routine and habit, and it's all about the day. So if you plan your day, like you said, with your meals, and I plan my day, my ideal day I have. Mm-hmm. I go to bed at 10 at night. I get up at 6 in the morning. I have a 3-hour regimen in the morning that I do every day. I did it this morning, and I feel good. My day is so much better if I have my 3 hours in the morning for me, and I do all kinds of things for me, exercise and, oil pull, and I read my angel book, and I journal, and I meditate, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Exercise, all that stuff. So that's planned in my day. And then after that, I know what I'm going to eat in the morning because I like certain things. I had a green juice this morning. I had a banana. I'm going to have an apple. And lunch, I'll usually have a smoothie or a salad. And then
that's awesome.
At supper time or dinner time, they say, is, you have something a little larger maybe. But you plan it out and have the right groceries. Like you say, it's huge. Yeah.
No, and you mentioned a lot of awesome stuff there. Like routine and habit, planning your day. That's huge. And the other thing too is like you said, it's not just about food to get, full health and where you're really feeling good. It is about, like you're saying, exercising, you know, doing things that you like, even touching on the spiritual side of things. So it's not just food, it's not the only thing.
No.
And yeah, and in terms of the day, you know, it's just important to make positive steps each day. One quote I really love is to strive for progress, not perfection. So like we might have this big goal like at the start, and it might be like I want to lose 20 pounds, so that's a big goal. And you might think to yourself after a bit, like, you know, how am I gonna accomplish this? Or like, you know, like maybe you've worked out a week straight and ate healthy, and like, you know, you only lost a pound, and you know, so you might ask yourself like how much work do I got to put into this? But then going back to the day, even if you just had one healthy meal a day instead of, you know, 3 unhealthy ones, like you're going to be in a lot better shape than you were, especially if you can, you know, do that over time. So for some people, the all or nothing might work where you just cold turkey, but for others, you know, you can start by just adding one little thing into your day. It might just be drinking more water or even just eating an apple, but you know, just strive for, like the quote said, strive for progress, not perfection. So yeah, do you kind of agree with that, Terry? Or?
Oh, big time. Yeah. So like when we coach our clients, you know, we have a 90-day program, we have a 1-year program.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, let's take an example of myself. Like, just think I ate everything I wanted for 49 years. You know, just think how long that is. You times it by days, it's huge, right? So then I'm not gonna feel good in the first week, you know? There's no way. I mean, it takes time to peel all those layers off the onions. And once you start peeling the layers off, that's when all the other stuff comes up, the emotional stuff and the spiritual stuff and and all that thing, mental stuff that, you know, you have to let go of so much crap in your life, you know, especially as you're older too, right? So
yeah, for
it's
sure.
Quite a detox of the body and the mind and the soul, right? So it's a process and it's fun. You know, I loved it, and that's why we teach it, because people feel so much better after they take our course for a year. You know, mentally, physically, however it is, and it's nice to see them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I could tell you're just passionate and you know, and yeah, you really want to help, and that's awesome. So yeah, Terry, I just want to thank you for being here today, to sharing your moving story. Like that's really quite the journey, and you know, and to congratulate you too on just your weight loss and gaining your health, and for all the great tips and everything to stay focused. So Enrich Life has free webinars that you can check out on enrichlife.ca, and that's just more strategies to kind of help you reach your goals and to build that balanced lifestyle. If you're looking to get some more energy and feel your best, you can check out my 21-day energy boosting meal plan. It's on my Facebook page, or you can find it at naturalenergynutrition.com. It's on for 50% off right now. So check it out, and thanks again, everyone, for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.
Okay, thank you, Luke. See you guys.
Hey. Yeah, thanks, Terry. Bye.
Bye.